What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Cookie DAO today. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, my friends. It is the 27th day of July. Here we are at about 17.9 cents with 8 hours, 27 minutes left in the day here. A little bit of a wick to the upside, up 1.1% on the day so far. If we're looking at this here from a low to a high, you've pulled all the way back to your golden ratio. You're now finding resistance at the 0.5, and typically when you go from your golden ratio to finding resistance at the 0.5, typically you come back down and you go to the 786, 886, or lower, okay? But not typically. You hang out at the 0.5 like this and you continue to touch it multiple times. So this could be a hint that we're actually going to move higher and not lower. Let's see if we can divulge more of this hint in the short-term stuff, okay? Let's see, 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame, very neutral. Very, very neutral. I mean, it's just been moving sideways. I suppose it's a semi-tradable range, right? From a low to a high, 2% either way. But I don't know if I'd want to trade it here, man. Looking at this 1 hour time frame, it's probably not going to help us with any of these indicators because it's just so neutral. Whenever you move sideways, you're less reliable on these indicators. But the MACD is bouncing off the zero, which is nice to see. You do have higher lows in the histogram. Stochastics have higher lows. RSI's higher lows. I'm not weighing too much on that, but I suppose it is more bullish than bearish. You do have a kind of flat top with ascending lows, which is nice. You've even got this little like Adam and Eve look here. I don't know. It's just weird. It's just a weird sideways movement. It's like you've flatlined. But that's okay. Flatlining's not a bad thing. 4 hour, unless it's at like the base of a very steep downtrend, which I guess here we are at the base of a very steep downtrend, but that's not what I mean. That's a bad coincidence of words right there. This is not problematic. I don't think this is problematic at all. I mean, what I mean is like if you're going down for weeks and weeks and weeks, and then this is what you do, that's bad. Okay, that's bad. Like asymptotic behavior to the zero, right? If we're looking at this from 17.9, for those of you that don't know what asymptotic behavior means, that's just like approaching an area without ever actually getting to it. What do I mean by that? I mean you're approaching zero, but you'll never actually get to zero because zero is an imaginary number essentially. Like you're not. I mean it's not an imaginary, but in the sense of valuing something, it is because you'll never be worth zero. You'll be worth 0.001, 0.0001, 0.00001. You'll always approach it, but you'll basically be at zero, but continuously approaching it, right? Flatlining. But that's, anyways. MACD crossed up. I'm not too thrilled about it. It's not discouraging, but whatever. Stochastics look bullish. That's nice. The RSI, again, kind of not really too thrilled about it, but not discouraged, but neutral in a bearish kind of format right now. So if we were to come down, don't get your feelings hurt. All right, we could come down, find a double bottom here. Maybe this is the Eve, and then this is the Adam or something like that, or the Adam and Eve, whatever. Maybe that's the double bottom that we're looking for. If we were to come back down to like prices that are at 17 cents or below 17 cents, maybe just above 17 cents, that shouldn't scare you. That should just encourage you to buy more because that's a great opportunity to buy there. But the shorter term time frames are not really giving us a whole lot to go off of, honestly. I like where we are as far as the price trajectory goes. It makes sense that we'd find support here and move up. The stochastics look ready to go to the upside. The MACD is at an area that you'd want to find support. The RSI also being here at the 40 is at an area that you'd probably find support at as well. So I think that you will be moving up. The daily time frames at least giving us a little something. The short-term time frames just did not help us at all, but that's okay. High to low here. The expectation, the next move to go to would probably be to the golden ratio, but we could go higher. 26.8 to 27 cents. Is that right? 27.6 cents. At least there, and that'd probably happen by the end of this month, if not higher. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a more robust move like we did back here. I wouldn't be surprised if we were at 30 cents or more, 30 to 33 cents, or even above there by the end of the month. Certainly, going into August, we're going to see some explosive behavior take place, and I think that in August, we should be at new all-time highs either in that first or second week there. We should be at new all-time highs, making our way all the way up to about $1.65 to $2.60 ultimately. I think we'll be at that $2.60 area personally by the end of the month of August. If not the end of the month of August, sometime in September possibly. But we've got a massive W pattern setting up here. Maybe not a W. I don't know. It's it's kind of interesting actually, right? You got this V and you've got this little soft dip. It is a W. When you outline it, it looks like a W. It absolutely does. So whenever we get above that 37-cent area, that's whenever the fireworks should start to fly. That's when we should start to really rally and be moving up higher. All this right now is just a little bit of playing in the sandbox, the bullish sandbox, getting ready to move higher. We're loading up the truck, and when that truck gets going, man, it's not going to stop. We're down 13% this week, 8 hours, 21 minutes left in the week. I suppose it'd be nice if by the end of this week, but by the end of this day, if we could pull up a little bit and see more of a wick to the downside. But I don't care, man. If we close here, I'm not too worried about it. There's not a lot of volume coming in to the downside. We're just being boring and hesitating because that's what crypto's doing right now. It's just waiting on Bitcoin to move up higher, waiting on Ethereum to move up higher, and show that there is strength in altcoins and the crypto market, which we're gonna get that pretty damn soon. If we close here on the weekly time frame, it really wouldn't be that bad actually, because we're bouncing off the 50 then. If we close here on the weekly time frame and then next week is green, we'd be bouncing off the 50, and that's actually normally a good thing. So go ahead, close here. I don't care. But if you could pull up a little bit by the end of the day, that would also look nice as well. So I got nothing else for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, please. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Ultimately, Cookie DAO, beyond just going to $1.65 to $2.60, 80 cents, whatever, I would assume we will see $20 and beyond by the end of this cycle. That's the all-time high projection, and that actually lines up very well if we're looking at this from a high to a low. Come on now. Lines up very well with our 2272 area. I think this 2272 to 2618 area is where we're going to go. But we could go as high as $90, $100 as well. I doubt that we'd get anywhere above $100 though. But something at like $46 to $19. That's my expectation. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.